Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. It is Tuesday, 5 o'clock at Central Standard Time, that is. And we welcome you all to today's show. We're going to have a lot of fun on the show today. If any of you all know anything about Casper, he going to act up, okay? He's been on the show before, so I know he going to clown, okay? So I'm looking forward to it, having him do what he do. Okay. So without further ado, let's get our announcements out the way. The first thing I like to do is give a shout out to all of our health care heroes, people that are on the front line that are help keeping our loved ones alive. And we like to give them a shout out each and every time because they have a thankless job. Okay. They're out there doing what they do, and we need to thank them more often. A lot of people think that the disease has gone away. It's not gone away, y'all. It's just ramped up, and it's about to turn up some more. And we got flu season coming in. We've got different variations of this current germ coming in. So I encourage you all to stay safe. Wear a mask. Keep your distance. Do not go out there trying to socialize and catch something that's going to really make you sick and you'll be sorry for. They're having more and more breakthrough cases, quote unquote. That's what they're calling it now. People that have been vaccinated and are getting sick, they're calling them breakthrough cases. So they have breakthrough cases out there that are causing people to get sick, and people are still dying. So please be careful, okay? And shout out to all of our heroes. Shout out to all the pastors and spiritual leaders that are out there. They have a hard job right now, too. Holiday season, people want to get together and turn up, do what they're going to do. And people are getting sick, and then pastors have to come and pray for your loved ones because it's over with. So, shout out to all of our spiritual leaders that have been on the front line, keeping people encouraged and lifted up during this time, and continuously keeping us lifted up during this time. Special shout out to my spiritual leader and mentor, Dr. Hunt. He's been on this show a couple of weeks ago. Go back and check it out. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Dr. Hunt brings great words of wisdom. All right, let's slide over here to our website. We want to invite you all to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. And when you get over there, please check out all of our advertisers. We got a few of them listed here. RJ Webb, Prince Hunter Financial Group, and Port Again Sam. Click on any of the tabs or the banners that you see on the website, and it will take you directly to their website, and you'll be able to see what products, goods, and services that they offer. And you'll be able to contact them, set up an appointment to get more details and more information about what they do. A couple of notes I want to make. Prince Hunter is offering classes right now. If you reach out to him, you can get 3 free classes on how to learn how to trade the financial market, either with it being Forex or the stock market. So reach out to him, tell him you want to get your free classes, and he'll be more than happy to set you up with your 3 free classes. Also, Port Again Sam is running holiday specials right now. He just got fresh inventory in. He's bringing in wine from all over the world. He's running a holiday special right now. So reach out to him and talk to him about what the holiday specials are for right now. Okay, that's Port Again Sam. If you scroll all the way up to the top, once you're over to the website, you'll see all of my social media. Click on each and every one of them. We've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also go to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And every time we post a show, you'll get notified right there on the YouTube channel. Okay. So today we've got a very good friend of mine. He's hiding from me right now. I don't know where he's hiding at. He need to come back on the air. Mr. Casper, DJ Casper, as he's known. He has been famous all over the world with his music, and he has been turning up, as they say, as the young people say, turning up, turning up. He's created new slides over the pandemic. He's got a COVID slide now, and as well as some other slides. So, welcome back to the show, my good friend and brother, Mr. Casper. What's up, my brother?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling. I'm over here eating me some pistachio nuts.
Yeah.
And
Hey man, you know I've heard tales of the green room, but you got the green room for real.
yeah, I got real green room, my brother. This is the real green room.
The real green room. Now that's also your studio where you have your broadcast, your internet radio station, which is CasperClassicRadio.org.
Right. Yep.
That's
This is my green room. If you're in this room, I just say you making some money. You get ready to make some money if you're in this room.
Man, why is it so dark on your face, man? You ain't got no light. Turn the light back up, man. You had light on earlier. You didn't turn off the lamps and the lights and everything.
Hey, I'm
You
trying to get in the mood, man. Shoot.
look, this ain't no after 5, trying to turn, this is a talk show. People want to see what you look like.
Well, it's after 5 now anyway, ain't it?
Yeah, it's after 5 for real, but this ain't that talk show thing. This is a talk show thing, not that bedroom thing that you and Al Greer like to do all the time. Y'all like to make people make babies and stuff.
Oh, this ain't Classics in the Dark?
No, 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 no. It's not that one.
Oh.
This is a different show.
Oh,
So
okay.
you've been to the show before, you know the routine. We want to hear the juicy stuff that's going on, man. What's happening in Casper's world right now? I know you, like last year, man, every time I look around, you was on TV somewhere making people exercise, to the left, to the right,
Yeah.
all right, boogie down, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. You was turning up, man. Everywhere I looked, you was somewhere, had people had appearances with you. So I take it the pandemic didn't affect you like it affected everybody else.
Right. Well, this time I'm having them turned down.
Okay.
And just chilling right now, getting ready for next year, bro.
Okay.
Next year is gonna be on fire. It's gonna be on fire next year, and I'm just getting ready for it. Sitting back, getting ready for it. This is my rest break right now.
Okay.
You know,
The holiday season is your rest break.
this is my rest break. Somebody asked me, well, what you doing for New Year's Eve? I said, relaxing because the first day of the new year, I got a party to do, and I got some every weekend up until September.
Okay. All right.
So I'm
Not,
just
not,
getting myself together.
now, I don't know if we got a chance to talk about this. Last year was what, the 50th anniversary of the original song? Is that what it was? What number was it? 50, 60? I know it was a big
Last,
number.
last year was the 21st year anniversary because we missed the 20th year anniversary because of
Okay.
this year coming up will be the 22nd year for the song.
Then that's the original song.
Yes.
Okay. That's the one that launched you on the consciousness of everybody.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, I heard a statistic, and you might have heard it too. Somebody put out the information that your song, the slide, and the Casper slide, the first one, was the most requested song at a wedding in history. Did you hear that?
I've heard it before, but I mean, they didn't request for me to come out.
They got the bootleg, bro. They got the bootleg.
Look, if they requested for me to come out,
Uh-huh.
a request for the song, then I'd be a quadrillionaire.
I know that's right. Yeah.
You
Well, I
know,
know. Look, I know you're not hurting at all, bro. Look, as much as that song is played nationwide and worldwide, I know your people send you a check every month.
well, I mean, it's okay, but it could be better. I mean, think about it. If I can go out and do in a week's time 10 shows,
Okay.
I've been away with made well over 100 grand.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, they they ain't planning 100 grand a month nowhere.
I know that's right. Not,
So
not, not, not. Now, whatever's going on in the basement, I hope they don't stick their face on the screen, because then we'll know who the person who committed that murder that sound like they just got killed down there. You know.
uh, well,
Yeah,
look, my basement like Vegas. What happened in the basement, stay in the
I
basement.
know that's right. Boy, they down there getting it in. But you say people don't request for you to come out and do weddings. So do you do weddings?
I do a bunch of weddings,
Okay.
but I don't do as many as I should be doing.
Okay. All right. So is that a hint? You want more business?
Well, I always want business. As long as it's business, then it's things going on.
I know that's right. Yeah.
And not only that, I have a lot of other artists that I'm managing right now. So I'm getting them a lot of stuff, a lot of gigs all around the country. So I guess that's a part of it too. I'm busy doing other stuff, so I'm not really focused hard on what I'm doing. I'm focused, but not as hard as I should be.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was going to talk about that in the second half, but since you brought it up, some of the artists that you're dealing with now, are they touring? They're preparing the tour. They're doing local things. You want to talk about some of the artists that you have that people might know?
Well, a lot of the artists that I have, I'm setting up for something big for 2022, and that'll be up on my website. And not only that, a lot of the artists that I have, such as the Javon Watson Experience, Soul Street Collective, Theo Huff, um, Taboo out of Atlanta. I mean, I got some Southern soul singers. I got bands. I mean, they're still doing things now, but next year we're gonna blast off like a rocket. We're gonna put it all together and take off and get on like a 30 city tour,
Okay.
and we're gonna make it do what it do. So if anybody's out there that's trying to come up in the game, they better reach out to me now, because once we take off on this train, ain't nobody gonna be able to jump on it because we keep rolling.
Yeah. Now, how many artists would you say that are in your roster now of artists that you work with?
I have about 12 artists. I have about
12.
12 artists that I'm working with, and more is coming along. I just got a call from South Carolina and Detroit with a couple of new artists that's ready to come on board. And my thing is, all genre of music except for rap. I deal with a lot of artists with all genre of music, from jazz to whatever. But the rap game, I'm kind of staying away from,
Okay.
because I like to enjoy myself and have fun, but I don't like nobody to have scared fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I like all my fun to be solid. So that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it now. And just like I'm playing a lot of the new artist music on the radio, which is over 6 million listeners in 115 countries. So they're being heard all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Now, do all of your artists have product that's out there as well?
They do, except for a couple of them, and I'm working on them. As I sit down here and talk to you, their stuff is in the making. So yeah.
Yeah. I know that um, during this year, you put together a recording studio for R&B artists, and then you also work with someone with a hip hop studio as well. So you want to talk about that?
Well, Evian Studios, partner of mine named Will, he does the hip hop portion of the studios, and that's located in Country Club Hills. Which in Hazel Crest, I have a studio where I deal with the R&B artists and live bands.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going pretty good. It's going pretty good, because I'm doing a lot of recording there. We're doing a lot of work with the artists, such as, like I said, Javon Watson is going to be there redoing a song by Lenny Williams' favorite, "Cause I Love You." I have Soul Street there. They're going to be redoing some stuff, some emotion stuff, and quite a few other groups stuff that they're redoing to where they can do it collectively and bring out their own album.
Mm-hmm.
With a couple of cover songs. So all that's in the works right now.
Okay, that sounds good. Now with the artists that you're managing, because you're managing them, right? You're
Right.
artistic manager or artist manager for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are you doing a full accompaniment of group, not group, but production associated with that? Like, do you have uh, tour managers? You have everything to take them on the road, or are you doing all that yourself?
I'm doing it all myself.
So you one stop shop.
One stop shop.
Okay.
Do it yourself. You know it's going to be right. And it's going to be the way you want it done.
I know that's right, brother. Well, I used to tour a lot myself, so I'm very familiar with how the business. It's a lot of work, bro. And it's a thankless job, to be honest with you, because the artist manager really got to put up with all of the foolishness that the acts come up with.
Yeah.
And for people
Every
that
lot
don't
of
know,
lot of different personalities, man.
yeah, and everybody got an idea and an opinion on how their career should go. Everybody. They like, well, but if they knew what they were doing, it would be further along. But of course, everybody know more than you, and you the one been in the business for what, 50 years now, 60 years.
Right. But what I'm doing, bro, I let everybody be them. Like I told everybody, if you want me to work with you, you have to sit back and be the artist and let me do what I do.
Right,
And if that can't be done, then you go ahead and do it your way. And let's
right,
let's see who gets there first.
right. Yeah, and it's hard. People they feel like even when you go in the studio, and I know you've run across this problem before. Everybody that goes in the studio feel like they got a hit record.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Everything they do, they feel like it's a hit record.
Well, there's regular artists out here as we speak that had hit records that goes in the studio and do another record and hey man, this is gonna be a hit. But you never know what it's gonna be until you put it out there.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I can come out with a hit record, Cha Cha Slide. Somebody else can come out with a slide song that's almost like the Cha Cha Slide, and you hear it for about a month and it's gone.
Right.
So everything is not what the artist cracks it up to be.
Exactly. Well, they put their, blood, sweat, and tears into it. They feel like they got a hit. Oh, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a hit. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't go where they want it to go. So then it's a lot of discouragement and a lot of pain that comes into play. But you just got to keep doing it until you do hit that public hit, because it's a hit in your mind, but the public got to declare it a hit before it's really a hit.
See,
You know?
but what people fail to understand is easier than you make it. Okay, just like Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, when she came out, she did a lot of cover songs,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what put her out there first. And then she went into her own. You see, but she
Mm-hmm.
did a lot of Curtis Mayfield remakes. She did a lot of these remakes, a lot of this. All I want to do is to be happy. Is nothing but his from Curtis made is hey you are. You see, so it's just all about doing something that the public is familiar with. And that one song that you do that the public is familiar with, you can do it so good, and that could take you to a whole nother level.
Yeah, you're
Then
right.
then you extend and reach out from there.
Yeah, because I used to tell people a lot of times there's nothing new under the sun. If you go back and grab a classic that was a hit when it was out and you put your spin on it, then quite naturally people gonna want to know who you are. And that's just to get exposure.
Exactly.
You don't have to go out there and try and write a Grammy award winning song straight out the gate. You just want people to know who you are. And then you can slide some of your original stuff up on them and see how they like it.
Right. So I had a couple of artists that I tried to explain that to in the beginning, and they were like, "Well, no, I want to do my own stuff." So I told them, I said, "Okay, well, I tell you what, you want to do it your way? Go ahead and do your own song." I said, "Go ahead, do what you have to do, and when you figure out that what you have to do doesn't work, come back and see me."
Mm-hmm.
So they went and they tried their own stuff, I guess, and I haven't heard from them since, and neither have no one else. Uh, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I got an important question, man. Why you want to torture yourself messing around with artists, hard-headed people? What's that about?
It's not really a torture for me, bro. I mean, a lot of people see my success when it comes to the music, and like a lot of people say, everything I touch turn to gold. So my thing is, you can try it, but it has to be done the way I tell you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then I mean, go ahead, do it your way. And I mean, it's just that simple. Because I've been in the business for so long, bro, till I know what it's gonna take to get where you want to get. Once I get you there, then I let you go, and it's up to you to stay there. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you happen to come back down, and I see you on the way down, I mean, it's on you.
Right.
That's like putting anybody like if you wanted to be a quarterback and you finally get there and you don't do what it takes to stay there, then you go back to fourth string. You have to wait your turn all over again.
That's true. Yep. Yep. If you once you get benched, it's hard to come off that bench.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So my thing is, all they have to do is follow instructions and definitely be on time for things because time is very important to me. Um, and if I have something for you, just be prepared for it. I mean, I might call you and say, "Hey, guess what? They decided to put something together where they want me to bring 5 acts out on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is a few days away. You just have to be prepared to take that hit and go make it do what it do.
Right.
Or you don't have to.
Right.
So I mean, it's just like that with me.
Yeah, I get it. So, are you? I think I asked this question earlier. Are you looking for other artists to come on board with your management company?
I don't mind other artists coming on board, but I tell them, and I tell them early, if you're not serious, do not come to me. If you don't want to hear the truth, do not come to me. Because you can come in here thinking that you are a a Rihanna or this or that, and I got it, and woo, woo, woo. And I'll let you know that you really don't have it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to know and you're not serious about the game, I tell people don't come to me with it.
Okay. So when they come to you, are you immediately going to put an act together for them, or do you want them to have an act that's already been tested and proven already?
But what I want to do, I want to see what they have. I want to see where their mind at. I want to see what's their goal, where they're trying to go to, and then I'll work with them from there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have had some people come to me for, and it's kind of crazy because not only do I do live music talent, I do some different lip sync and you know, people that perform that impersonate people.
Right.
There's a lot of those people,
Yeah.
and I, they get just as many shows as a live person will get.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but it has to be together.
Right.
They know I'm very strict when it comes to the stage. And if you're not ready for the stage, you will not be put on the stage.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that about the live lip sync, I know a couple of years ago, you had and you do this every year, I believe, a performance in different locations where you bring artists together, where you pay tribute to various artists, that are not with us anymore. And a lot of the impersonators will go on and act as if they were that person, and that has been a success story for you for many years now. And you have one coming up in next year, as a matter of fact. You want to tell us about that?
Well, yeah, I do a show every year. I do it annually. It's called Voices from Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a show where I have all the impersonators that looks like the people almost and definitely perform just as well as the people did back then to come out and we perform the people that has passed on. We pay tribute to them and we do it in a fine manner to where if a person come and they see it, they'll feel like they at that concert. Along, we do dinner along with that, and we make it real nice, and we do that annually, every once a year. And I also have a few more things coming up with that. Something that we do, we call it the lip sync battle, to where we're going to start traveling to other cities. Our best seven performers against their best seven performers,
Okay.
and whoever wins that, I have a belt, a lip sync belt that, like a wrestling belt, that they get to keep until somebody comes and take it from them.
All right. Now they gotta have some type of singing talent, right? You just don't do lookalikes, huh? Because I look like Uncle Phil, so I might be able to win that contest.
Well, if you can do some dialogue
Uh-huh.
that Uncle Fielding did, and you can hit it perfectly, lip syncing it, then hey, you might have a chance. But if you get up there just thinking just because you look like him, it's not gonna work. You
Okay.
you got to be able
Uh,
to move your lips just like he moved his.
all right. Well, I can say "will" real good and loud.
Well, hey, my thing is get up there and see how that works.
Yeah. Now, it's so funny. Many people, I hang out. I used to hang out before the pandemic in the pool hall. And when I'm in the pool hall, they used to call me Uncle Phil all the time. So
Right.
believe me, I got his mannerisms in the pool hall down real good. But I don't think I would want to try and do that, try to be him, on a performance level like that, because he was very accomplished actor. He did a lot of plays. He was a very, very, very accomplished actor. So, I know I've seen your musical tributes before, but I didn't know you did, just people that just look like folks.
I
There's
do.
yeah, yeah. So what's the big plan for this year? Do you want to tell them about the show, where it's going to be at, what's going on with the show?
Well, it won't be this year. It'll be next year.
Yeah, coming up in 22.
Right. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do, it's going to be February the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I got something called the Pre-Valentine's Day Show and Dinner.
Okay.
And that's going to consist of a lot of the look-alike performers.
Okay.
We're going to have Gladys Knight, Michael Henderson, uh, Diana Ross, Rick James, Tina Marie, a host of people that's going to be out there, Jennifer Holliday. And it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be February the 4th at the Grand Ballroom.
Okay.
And if people want to come out or get tickets, you can go to my website. You can get the tickets off my website, which is CasperClassicRadio.org. Or you can call me directly for tickets. And my phone number for everybody is 773-640-2389. That's 773-640-2389. But just to let you know, I put this out there November the 8th, and it's almost sold out.
Already.
It's almost sold out already.
Wow.
So if you want tickets, you better call quick and in a hurry, or you have to just wait till the next show.
Now you only going to do one performance on that day, or
Only
you
one
going?
performance.
Okay.
Doors open at 7:30. From 7:30 to 9:30, dinner will be served. After 9:30, the show starts at 9:30. Dinner will be over, and the show will be there. And after they finish with the show, which is about 2 hours and 10 minutes with the intermission,
Okay.
after you finish with the show, the party continues if you want to party. If not, you can go home and just know that you had a great time.
I know that's right. Yeah. So, and you say you're going to take this show on the road? Is this
Oh yeah,
something that, yeah, you're going to take on the?
I've already had a few offers from Milwaukee, Dallas, Atlanta, and Detroit. They want me to bring. They were here and they saw the show, and they want me to bring the show to their city. So, in the midst of me doing all of that, I'm going to have that show running along with a live show running, a live band show running, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all be simultaneously, and it's going to be all over. Going to be all over. So, like I say, 2022 is a big year, and everybody that wants to come on board needs to come on board now. Don't wait till the train start rolling, because the train don't stop to let you on. You
Mm-hmm.
on now before this year is out and get your spot.
Now I got to ask this question. I know a lot of entertainers are gearing up and putting group festivities together. I know they got tours with 5, 6, 7 artists on them. Putting shows together, going on tour. Now, how are you handling, and what's your views on the COVID protocols that's existing across the country right now?
Well, all we know is everybody that's traveling with us, we're traveling safely. Once we get to the places to where we're going to do the show, they must continue to think about the safety of everybody. So that means if we're on stage and they're not on stage, they're already 6 feet away. So
Hmm.
we will not call any people on stage. They would just have to enjoy what we bring and what we offer them.
So you're exercising, protocol.
That's right. Social distance, keeping your hands sanitized, just like I do on the social distance slide. I put it out there, and that's what we do. Got a lot of NBA things coming up to where I'll be doing halftime shows. I have some of my artists opening up with the national anthem. I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff going on. But everybody that's rolls with me has to be vaccinated. They have to practice social distance, wear your mask. And when you don't do that, you put everybody else in jeopardy. So therefore, if you can't do that, then you stay home and give COVID to whoever you want to give it to.
Exactly. It's so crazy. Talking about protocol. Chicago's NBA team, the Bulls. I think it's like 9 or 10 members of the
Yeah,
team
10
have
members, 10
tested.
members of the
Yeah,
Bulls. Yeah.
yeah, have tested positive,
So
and
they,
they can't even field the team right now.
well, they had to postpone a few of their games.
Right.
And you would think that they had all that covered. Um, but I mean, like I said, you can't be with a person 24/7. So you have to stay safe for yourself and your group.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's serious to me. I mean, I don't think that's going to be the only time we hear about scenarios like that. I
Well,
know
it's not,
during the
it's
NFL season, they've
not,
had isolated cases.
right. Well, they got it in the NHL.
Right. And they had the same problem with the NHL. Right.
So I mean, it's still out there, and like I said, you have to set up your own protocol with your people to make sure that you all are safe.
Hmm.
And if you don't, it's going to continue because it's not going to stop. They already got this new thing that's out here that they saying is going to be worse than the first one. So you just have to be protected all the way around. You know,
Right.
those who don't want to stay be protected or helps keep somebody else safe, then like I say, stay at home.
Right. That's right.
Everybody.
That's right. That's wise words right there. Stay at home. Don't If you don't want to participate in the protocols that exist, then stay at home. You ain't got to go out there. Because it's too serious. And
Yeah.
just like I said at the top of the show, it's too serious. It's not over with. It's not going to be over with. One of my gauges whether it was okay to go back out in public, I kind of watch and see what Broadway does. And Broadway was shut down all the way up until this season. Now they're starting to gradually open up shows on
Right.
Broadway. You
That's
know,
just like London. I was supposed to be in London um, last year,
right,
and then again this year. But the cases were so high that they didn't want to take that chance, which I appreciate that because they could have just easily said, well, okay, we're going to do it, and come on out. You know what I'm saying? And but they are thinking about like I think. I don't only think about myself. I think about the other people.
exactly,
So I'm not mad that they postponed those shows. I just be glad when everything can come together and we can do those shows. Because over in London, I mean, I'm huge across overseas. London, Germany, China. I'm huge over there. And would love to go over there because I make a lot of money when I go over there. But at the
hmm
same time, I've been broke before. I've never been dead before.
I know that's right, brother.
So
Come on now, wait a minute, say that again.
I, I've been broke before, but I've never been dead before.
I know
So
that's
I
right.
appreciate what's going on, my brother. I appreciate what's going on, and I'm gonna do what I have to do to keep me safe.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Now, let's circle back around. You talk about the cha-cha slide, and I know you came out. I saw on this week that somebody put up the video when you did part two. They when you videotaped the part two downtown.
right.
And some of the people that was in there, man, I was trying to recognize them, but it was going so fast, I couldn't see who was who. But now you did part two. So at this date, and we talking about December of 21, how many slides have you actually put together?
I may have over 50 slides, bro.
50.
Over 50. Over,
That's published right now?
that's published and out. But
Okay.
a lot of people that knows me and hear the music probably don't know it's me. I
Ah,
even have a country and western slide called
I
Jump
saw
on the
that.
Train.
I saw that.
So
Yeah,
I mean, I'm doing so many things. I got a social distance slide. I have a
I saw
country
that.
and western slide. I have a skating slide called Roll Like This. I have a slide called Head Snapping. One called Brand New Slide. I have another one called Big Girl Slide. I mean, I have so many slides out there that I mean, it's crazy because a lot of people want to learn the new stuff, and I try not to put them out so fast.
Okay.
You know, I try to take my time and put them out, but by the time I put them out and everybody learn them, they're looking for another one.
Right.
So I have to keep them rolling. I have to keep them in sync. I have a whole new album out called "Let's Do It," and I have another album out that's called "Let Time to Dance."
Okay.
So they all this they can see on my website, and if they become a member of my website, they could go on in and see the dances. But the only way they'll be able to see them is to become a member and subscribe to the website.
Yes, that's CasperClassicRadio.org. It's listed right on the screen. You can go over there. Now, what do they have to do to become a member?
It's a tag that says become a member. Click on that, fill out the paperwork. It's not a lot of paperwork. It's just one thing you have to fill out, like your name, email address, and this, that, and the other, and that's it. And not only do you become a member, you get discounts on a lot of my merchandise. You get discounts on a lot of tickets to different shows, and you get discounts to tickets to my shows.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, it's well worth the action of doing. All you have to do is just, hey, like I say, let's do it. Just do it.
Yeah, and they also can and come over there and listen to your broadcast. You
Yes, they
know, you have
to the radio
the
station,
radio, yeah, the radio
and
station, right?
you hear a lot of new artists on there that I'm actually pushing right now. I'm playing a lot of their music. But if you like good dusty music, if you like music that you don't hear on all radio all the time or haven't heard in a long time, that's the station you want to be at, Casper Classic Radio. Because I play the best classic music, dusties, and more right there.
Now I have to be transparent. You know, every Saturday and Sunday, I'm tuned into the station because it's music from my era that I can enjoy. You know, and I can enjoy it. And he does it radio. I'm sorry, commercial free, not radio free, but commercial free. You know, you can listen to songs back to back to back, and I tell you, his playlists are extremely friendly. Okay, because I've enjoyed him. You know, and I call him up. I say, hey man, change the playlist. You know, and because I know the playlist backwards and forwards, especially on Sunday. You know, because he has gospel music in the morning, early in the morning. He goes
With who?
gospel
With
music.
who? Who does my gospel show?
I mean, you gonna tell him? Go ahead and tell him.
My gospel show is done by the one and only Miss Effie Roth, y'all. Yes, Effie, the great Effie Ross, the gospel diva.
Yep, from Chicago. Now, if you're from Chicago, you know that name. You know, if
Right.
you're not from Chicago, you might not know who that is. But I tell you, the music is, I tell you, it's enjoyable. So you can go directly to the website and listen live, and then you can also pick it up on your phone app as well. You want to tell them how to get it on the phone app?
Yeah, all you have to do is go to your app store. If you have Android, go to your app store. If you don't, go to your Play Store, go wherever, and type in Step North, all one word, STEPNORTH, Step North. All right. And once you do that, you install that app, open it up, and look for Casper Classic Radio. Touch the heart, touch Casper Classic Radio, and hear the best music of your life. Also on Sundays from 1 to midnight, I do a tribute to Herb Kent, the way Herb Kent used to play music on a Sunday. I mean, and people don't hear that on regular, like I say, on regular radio anymore. You can sit back and you can listen and just reminisce and clean and cook your greens and chitlins and your soul foods and oh my goodness, just sit back and get the 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 energy from the music that's being played.
Yeah. And then on Saturdays, you have a skate music tribute.
Right on Saturdays, my brother for Smooth Keek and his wife First Lady, they do a skate segment from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. All the skate music that you ever skated off of back in the days of Skate City, the Loop, Roll Arena, Tri City, Gary, Screaming Wheels, Markham, Pinwheel, any all that type of music right there on the station from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays. And they already know what happens from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
What happens?
It's Casper live with the Saturday Night Stepper set. That's I
Okay.
mean, everybody know me when I was on V103 with the Saturday Night Stepper set from 10 to 2. But now you got it from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Nothing strictly but steppers music all night long, y'all.
So now I gotta ask this question, man.
Go
Are
ahead.
you really live, or are you just putting us on Memorex, man?
No. I'll be live. I'll be live. Actually, I'm getting ready to on my website. You can see where it says watch live. So everybody will soon be able to go to the watch live, sit there with me on the live, put their comments in, request music right then and hear it right then, and actually act like they at the stepper set if they want to.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right. So you doing it live. I'm gonna ask you again. Live. You gonna really be there.
I'm really there. And the
Okay.
way you know I'm there is because when people call me or text me and say, hey, I'm listening to the show, I go right on the microphone and say their names.
Well, another way would be to see if they got that green wall behind you too. Because if the green wall ain't there, you ain't there.
There you go. But don't be surprised because sometimes the lights be out, right?
Oh yeah, I know you don't like light. I
The
know that.
phone be a whole nother color. You know,
Yeah, he don't care for light too much. He's sitting in the dark now, y'all. But we hear his voice. We know his voice. So
you
you gave up terrestrial radio permanently. You're not going back to terrestrial radio.
know I've been called back, but no, I will not go back. Why go back to something that you were doing for other people, making them number one, making that number one, making your time slot number one? When you finally find out how to do it, you can do it and make yourself number one.
I know that's right. Yeah.
I
Well,
have over 6 million listeners and I'm in 115 countries. So, I mean, it gets no better than that.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, to your face, I enjoy what you're doing with your music and how you're playing it on your radio station. So I encourage each and everybody to go over to CasperClassicRadio.org, register yourself, and tune in. That's all you got to do. After that, it's real easy. Just tune in, and you'll find very nice music to enjoy. And I tell you, it's commercial free.
And right now, my time slot consists of Mondays from 7 to 10. You can hear um, blues from 7 to 10, and then from 10 to midnight, we do a little repertoire of the skate segment for 2 hours. Then
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesdays, my wife just started a show called Turn Down Tuesdays, where she's doing like the best of one group all day, or the best of two groups, you know. And then Wednesday, you can listen to Steppers mixes all day long, from midnight to midnight on Wednesday. Thursdays is Throwback Thursday with DJ KB. Friday, and that's from 7 to midnight. Fridays from 7 to midnight is house music. I do a house music party, a house party from 7 to midnight on Friday with some of the best DJs. You got DJ Phantom, you got E.T. Taylor, you got Coldpepper. Some of the hottest mixers around the country. I even do some of the old school BMX mixes on there where you can just party and have fun. And then I told you all about Saturday where we do the skate segment and Saturday night stepper set. Sunday is Effie on the gospel from 9 to 1. And then from 1 to midnight, music like Herb Kent used to play. And then we started all back over on Monday, y'all.
There you
So
go.
we make it do what it do, y'all. And
Yeah.
guess what? You don't have to worry about no interruptions.
Yes.
No
Yes, that's
interruptions.
right. That's right. No interruptions. Look, let me give a couple of shout outs here. I
Go ahead.
see Angelique is on the line. She said, love you both. We got Carl Davis Jr. on the line. Shout out to you. We got Mary Campbell. She said, thank you for sharing this. We got Enoch. We got your lovely wife is on the line. Lillian Patrice Taylor popped in. We got Denise popped in. We had a few people. Paula, Mike Neal popped in. Gregory Morris popped in. So we got people listening. So they're gonna really be up to date on what's going on. And I know time is getting short because it don't take long. But let's re-ramp about your event coming up in February. Let's talk about that one more time.
February the 4th, Grand Ballroom. Get your tickets now. You can get your tickets on my website. My website is fully secured by Norton LifeLock. So you don't have to worry about none of your information being out there, being exploited. Um, or you can call me directly. You can call me directly and get tickets. My phone number, once again, is all over the social media site. So on my Facebook, Instagram, um, and my Facebook is Casper Perry. My Instagram is the real DJ Casper, and y'all know the website CasperClassicRadio.org. But my phone number, once again, 773-640-2389. That's 773-640-2389.
Now you know that them bill collectors gonna be calling you up trying to collect that money.
Well, they can call me because I have, like I told you, I have Norton LifeLock. They can call me. They'll get sent straight to the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't worry about that.
I know that's right. Yeah.
If I get a call and I pick up the phone and don't happen to want to talk to that person, I know how to hang up and block them.
There you go.
So
That's right. There you
hey,
go. Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. Now I noticed that you featured or you feature certain DJs, like you talked about the skate party and then the blues and the jazz. So are you bringing on other DJs onto your radio station?
you know what? I think for 2022, I'm really going to grab, and this is just something I was thinking about. There's two people that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Glenn Cosby,
Okay.
and I'm looking at Chris Michaels.
Okay.
I want to do the Quiet Storm,
Okay.
but I want to call it something else. I'm going to have another name for it. And it's going to be under that Quiet Storm label. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be like I had Classics in the Dark or whatever, because I own that name also, Classics in the Dark. So we're gonna make it do what it do, and we're gonna get some of these people that people like to listen to on the radio, like your Glenn Cosby's, your Chris Michaels, your people like that on the station to give you that what you've been missing. that they don't have it on any other station at this particular time.
Yeah. And it's interesting. A lot of people don't know this. The radio community in Chicago is very close knit. Like those two people that you mentioned, Glenn and Chris Michaels, I know them both personally, and they're real cool people. And it's not like they have a conflict or schisms and isms with one another where they wouldn't work with anybody. And, on more than one occasion, Glenn used to, relieve Chris when he was, wasn't able to be on the air. So they've worked together, they've been friends, and it's many other DJs throughout the community that do the same thing. So like when they say, when Casper called, they coming, or if he pick up the phone, they gonna answer. Because you and I are friends. So I can call him as long as it ain't too late at night, because he be sleep. Actually, if you call him too early in the morning, he be sleep. Yeah,
I tell everybody, wake up. I say, wake up. You get enough sleep when you die.
I know that's right.
Get on
But
up, move around. Long as if the Lord can wake you up and open your eyes, get on up.
I know that's right.
They can do
Yeah,
it too.
yeah. But it's sometimes people need to hear that there is a good working relationship and friendship with a lot of folks in the business, and it's one of those things that people think there's a lot of animosity with one another because they
Oh
do
no,
it doesn't exist.
no,
You
I
know.
would love to find my great friend, and I loved her so much when she was in radio. Irene Mamacita Mojica.
Oh yeah, I remember Irene.
I would
Yeah.
love to go find her and bring her on my station because even though I don't do a lot of talking on my station, to hear some of these people's voices and to talk to them is real inspiring. It's definitely inspiring. We can't talk to a lot of people that we used to have on the radio that right today the stations that they work on never showed them any love once they passed on, which is your Herb Kents, your Doug Banks, your Wally Muhammad's. You know, they didn't they didn't show any love to them. That's why I'm doing the show that I do on Sundays, where I keep Herb Kent's name alive, where I do what I do during the day, where we keep Doug Banks alive.
Yeah,
You know,
you're right.
so my station is totally dedicated to the people. I call my station Casper Classic Radio, but it's actually the people station.
Yeah. Look,
They,
Angelique just made a comment about it. She said, I would love to see a woman DJ.
oh, I got hold it now. I got three or four women DJs on my station. You see, they just don't talk as much as the men do.
uh-huh.
They give a break and say who they are and what kind of show they doing, and they going back to the music.
Yeah.
Because my like I say, my station is not a lot of talk, but
Right.
I would like to have a talk show somewhere out of the week. If no, I ain't giving no, I ain't giving no, I ain't giving no hint, no, I ain't throwing no hint. No, but I would like to have a talk show,
uh-huh.
seriously, at least one day out the week.
Mm.
Where people can come and say, "Hey, we enjoy your show, but could we have a little more of this? Could we have a little more of that?" And that helps build the foundation of
Yeah,
what
the
you
back
do
and
for
forth
your
between
station.
the people. Yeah, the
Right.
back and forth.
So
Yeah.
if I'm calling this the people station, I would like to hear from the people
There you go.
because I do have a feedback line, which that number is 708-566 um 5126. And I have a request line, which that number is 708-566-4442. But my thing is I want to hear from the people live. I want to put them over the air where millions and millions of people can hear them in different countries and know this is what we want out of a station.
There you go.
See what I'm
Now,
saying?
now look, it's time for us to get out of here. But I always ask this question of everybody that comes on the show, man. What would you like to leave with the people before you get out of here today?
Just know I'm going to say what I used to say when I was on terrestrial radio. All right? Dream the impossible. If you believe it, you can achieve it. And the new year is coming up, so I want you all to take the first 6 months of the new year minding your own business. And take the second 6 months of the new year staying out of everybody else's business.
I know
Hey,
that's right.
I love y'all. I hope you all become a member of my website. I hope you all listen to my radio station. I hope you all come out and support my shows. And I thank you all for everybody that has done that so far. But hey, it's open for you. Casper Classic Radio, y'all, the People Station. Ron, you gonna do the talk show?
Yeah,
Oh,
I stand there and look pretty. You
well,
know.
my thing is, you don't have to stand here. You got to sit here. But guess where you can do it from there. But
Uh-huh.
you can come to the green room.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't do it. Look, I want to thank my friend and my brother, for taking time out of his schedule, to come hang out with us today, man. I appreciate you. I love you. I support everything you do. I encourage, much blessings to you and your family. He used to invite me over, and I'm gonna tell you why I say used to, because COVID came and I stopped coming. Boy, I used to go over there, sit there all night playing Be It Whiz, and they be playing bingo on the other table, and I'd be cussing and whooping ass, cutting head, doing all that stuff. And then I said, he invited, hey man, you coming? I said, nope, nope, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Nope, because I respect COVID protocol. But I love my brother. I love his entire family. I love what you're doing, man. And keep up the great work, man, because you're doing a good job. And I always like to encourage brothers when they're doing things positive and show love, because we don't show enough love one to another, and this is what it's all about, showing love one to another. So you stay right there. Don't go nowhere. We're going to get out of here. Let me jump over here right quick. Please support what we're doing here. All of my information is here for you to make donations, contributions to what we're doing. Please go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. Support all of my vendors. I need you to support them, because without them, I would not be able to do what I do. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, go to my YouTube channel, like everything. Even if you don't look at it, just like it anyway. This show will be on my YouTube channel shortly. I'm going to be putting it up there so you can review it and share it with other people that missed it, that didn't come to the live. Show them what they missed. Okay, y'all? We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next week.